Hi guys, it's Court. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought I'd give you a little what's in my Disney bag. Now, obviously I'm not packing yet for Disney. I don't leave for a few weeks yet, and I'm too lazy to start packing now. But I'm going to show you the bags that I'm going to take with me in the Disney parks, and I threw some stuff in there that I know I'm going to have with me, and I'll show you what they are, tell you why I think they're important, and so on and so forth. So first, let's talk about bags. Now, I'm taking 2 bags with me into the Disney parks, and that's because there's advantages and disadvantages to each. Now, when I went to Disneyland in December, I used a drawstring style backpack, but I also had my purse. So I had all my important stuff that I needed easy access to in my purse, and it worked really well. But I got a new purse for Christmas, and the newer one's a lot nicer, and I'm not going to take it with me into the parks because I don't want anything to happen to it. So that leaves some issues with different bags. So backpacks are great because if they get really heavy, it won't cut into one shoulder or be too awkwardly heavy on one side. But the issue with backpacks is it's such a production to get into them whenever you need something. I'm also taking a Hobo bag style, and those are great because everything's right there. You can have easy access to it. You can grab things without having to stop, take your bag off, but it is one shoulder, so it will start to hurt. The backpack that I'm taking is this little black one. I got it from H&M for about $40. It's really cute, really small. I wasn't originally intending to bring a backpack with me because I don't like how much effort it takes to get into them, but then I saw this one and I was like, I have to have it, so I may as well use it. So this one I'm taking, this one doesn't have anything in it because I put everything in the other bag just for this video, and I will decide on the day, depending on how I'm feeling, depending on where we're going, depending on if we plan to go back to the room or not, which bag I'll be taking. So you'll probably see both of them throughout the vlogs that I will do when I'm in Disney. The other bag, I guess that is the Hobo bag style, and it is this Lion King one from Hot Topic. I do not know how much it is because I got it for Christmas, but I think it's super cute. I love The Lion King. It's one of my favorite movies. And I just threw everything in here, especially since, you know, it doesn't really have pockets. And I'll just kind of pull things out at random, tell you what it is, where I got it, if I can remember how much it was, if I know the answer, and why I think it's important. First thing, not even in the bag, the jacket that I'm wearing is actually a Disney World jacket. I got it a few years ago. You're going to want a jacket with you in the parks, especially if you're there at night or if it's supposed to be windy. 60 degrees in Orlando is a hell of a lot colder than 60 degrees everywhere else. Just saying that from personal experience. Now I'm taking this one because A, it's Disney. I love this jacket. It's extremely comfortable. And B, it is a zip up, so it's really easy to take off, put on at a whim. I am going to be taking another jacket with me that I got at Disneyland, but it is a pullover hoodie, and that one I will only be wearing if I do not intend to take off my jacket because, again, it's a lot of effort to take it off, much the same way it's a lot of effort to get into a backpack. So, I don't remember how much this was, but it was a Disney World jacket, so a little bit more on the expensive side. Let's get into the bag. First thing is this little Ursula bag. There's nothing in it right now, as you can see, it's pretty flat, but what I'm going to be putting in here is things like my nail clippers, my hand lotion, my hand sanitizer, various small things that I don't need all the time that I want to keep together in an easy access place so I don't lose them. This one, I got it from Hot Topic. It was in a set of 3. This was the medium-sized bag. The small one's a card holder in my purse. The large one holds my accessories for my laptop. I can't remember how much it was, but I would say no more than $20. But yeah, this is really important if you're going to bring things like, again, hand lotion, hand sanitizer, nail clippers. I might throw some Band-Aids in here, extra deodorant in here, various things that you may or may not want that you want to keep all together. If you're somebody who wears makeup, I'm not. You could keep makeup in here for touch-ups. Just something small to carry things that you want to keep all together but that you don't intend to get into all the time. Next up, this one, I'm not sure I would count it as essential. I got it, it's called a Fan Buddy, and it comes in this cute little bag, and when you take it out, it pops up into a fan with Mickey Mouse on it, and I don't know how much this is, and I don't know where it's from because I got it in a subscription service. This came in the Mickey Monthly one-time classic box, so the non-Disney Parks products. Like I said, I don't know how much it was because I got it in a subscription box. It's not normally something that I would buy, but at the same time, I have it, and I know that Disney World is hot, and this will be a better fan than a guide map. This one, Goofy character gummies, another thing that I got in a Mickey monthly subscription box. I know it's from the parks. I do not know how much it is, but food at Disney is kind of expensive. If you're like me and you're hungry all the time, you'll probably want a snack. You can bring granola bars from home, you can bring anything. I'm probably going to bring these because I haven't opened them, and what better snack to have in Disney than a Disney snack? Next up, the ever-important external power source for charging your phone, for charging any of your electronics that you're bringing that have the USB port. Now, I don't know how much this one is. I don't know where it's from because my grandma got it for me for my birthday. But you're gonna want this, especially if you're posting on Instagram a lot, because your phone is gonna die. And having a portable charger and your cord is a lot easier than trying to find a place to sit down and charge for a while. So I would always recommend having one of those. They're fairly cheap. Certain places you can get cheap ones, you can get nice ones. I know that you can get them just about anywhere. My little sister has one from Hot Topic. You can get them anywhere. This item is probably going to be a little bit controversial, but I always bring it. This is my Nook. Or you could bring a book or anything. Because unless you bought out the entire park for the day, there is a 99% chance you will be standing in line at some point. And so I find that a book is a really great way to kill time if you're standing in line for a ride, if you're waiting for your dining reservation, if you're waiting for your food, anytime you're waiting, and especially if you're by yourself. Like, I know there's going to be times when I'm staying up past my parents. I'm going to want something to keep myself from going nuts while standing in line. And a book is a really great way to entertain yourself because it's not super distracting in that you can still pay attention, not run into the people in front of you and not hold up the line. And reading. Reading is always great. Next up is another little bag. This one, I just got it at the Hard Rock Cafe here in Washington, D.C. It was $10. And this one is going to be for things like my wallet and my phone and my chapstick and things that I use all the time. Because like I said, I'm not taking my purse, and especially if I have the backpack, I'm going to want a way to easily access the most important things, especially if it's time for a churro. I'm going to want my wallet so I can buy my churro. The next one is super important, a water bottle. This one I got at Canita, which is a Native American hot springs resort just on the other side of Mount Hood from PDX. And it was about $20. I like this one because it's got this strap here so the lid won't fall off, and I won't show you, but on the inside there's this little thing in the lid that will keep it from splashing everything all over you. It's kind of like, you know, the part you drink out of on a to-go coffee cup, and it's large enough that ice cubes can go in it. So it is hot in Florida. I mean, it can also get cold. Like I said, bring a jacket, but it is also hot and humid, and you do not want to get dehydrated while at Disney. And so you could buy a water bottle. That's expensive. All quick service restaurants, table service restaurants will give you free ice water. So if you bring a water bottle of your own, you can ask them to fill it up, and they will. But bring your own water bottle. You can fill it up when you're having breakfast. You can fill it up again throughout the day. And especially with your own water bottle, you don't have to worry about, you know, carrying around a cup of ice water and worrying about the lid falling off and setting it down. You can put the water bottle in your bag. I just would recommend, if your water bottle is one that sweats, to grab a napkin or two when you're filling it up so you can wrap it around the water bottle and keep from getting everything else in your bag wet. Now, the last item in my bag is a rain jacket. It rains in Disney World pretty much every day. So you're going to want something with you. It doesn't matter if it's an umbrella, a poncho, a rain jacket. You're going to want something with you to protect yourself from the rain. Now, I'm taking a rain jacket, A, because I think ponchos are dumb, and B, because I don't use umbrellas. I'm from Portland. Umbrellas are for tourists. But umbrellas are useful, but I find the rain jacket to be more useful, A, because you're not going to hit somebody in the head with a rain jacket, and B, you can wear your rain jacket on rides that you may get wet. If you're like me and you don't like to get wet, but for some reason you still want to go on Splash Mountain or Cali River Rapids, you can wear the rain jacket and keep yourself from getting too wet. Or if you're going to go on Pirates or something and the seat is wet, you can sit down on your rain jacket and keep your pants dry. Now, I would recommend, with the rain jacket, putting it in a plastic bag, so that way, if you don't have time to let it dry out, if you don't want to carry it so it dries out, you can put it in the plastic bag and it'll keep from getting everything else wet. And then when you get back to your room, you can set it out to dry and either turn the plastic bag inside out to let it dry or get a new plastic bag. Like, it's really not that hard to get a plastic bag in Disney. Now, I'm going to share a little tip that I learned from my grandma. If you're one of those people that likes to use umbrellas, put your umbrella in a sock. It'll keep it dry-ish. Well, it'll keep the rest of your stuff dry. And it'll keep it compact. You don't have to worry about trying to stuff it back into the container. So if you're using umbrellas, put it in a sock. And the final bag packing tip that I have for you guys in Disney is, if you're like me and you like to carry the stuff that you buy with you, make sure your bag has space to put in your purchases. If you're using this to go to Disneyland, I don't know if they will ship to your resort. I know in Disney World, anything you buy, you can either have them hold it at the front or they can ship it to your resort, and that's great if you don't have room to carry it or if you don't want to carry it. But if you think you may use it, like if it's a new jacket or if you just want to carry it around because you'll forget to pick it up, make sure there is room in your bag for all the stuff that I recommend, all the stuff that you want to take, but also room for the stuff that you buy. So that's everything that I have in my Disney bag. If you found something to be useful that you didn't think of, drop it in the comments below. If you think I missed anything that would be particularly useful, like I said, I haven't started packing, drop that in the comments below. Like this video if it helped you, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.